Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to demonstrate to you the new Visual Building ribbon interface. This became available in the version which has just recently been released, 4.0.1.26. So in all that version and all versions that follow that, you have the option to use the ribbon user interface. We believe this makes the software usability easier to learn, easier to use. And for those existing users who don't want to move forward, you can of course click on settings and toolbars and you're back to your original user interface. Quick overview of the terminology. Here we have tabs. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I think there's another tab for editing 3D objects, which becomes viewable when the 3D object is selected. Each tab has got groups, and each group has got a selection of tools. Each of these tools within a group are related. Now you'll quickly recognize the symbols here. These icon symbols are exactly the same symbols as found in the original classic toolbar. Here we have what's called the application menu, where you've got some file access control, export and import, settings which we obviously use to change the user interface, and you can also now use German or French instead of English if you prefer. The default installation of course and happily is in fact English. Here we have the quick access toolbar. These are a selection of tools that we believe are the most used tools. If for instance you have an additional tool which you want to actually include there, for instance we want to have the save all added, we just right click on the tool and say add to quick access toolbar, and that tool is now added. If we want to remove it again, just right click on it and say remove. Another feature of the quick access toolbar is the ability to show it below the ribbon bar, so you can actually move that about. You can minimize the ribbon so it drops down, so that gives you maximum working area. Right click, click that off, right click and move that back to where it belongs. A quick overview is obviously we've got our 2D view here, our 3D view. If we want to move to a full page situation for both, or horizontal or vertical. These are buttons switching your grid on and off. These are the same tools which you find here, which you'll probably use these tools here more often than not. And show all for viewing your entire project in a single window. Here we've got the familiar catalogue and project window. None of this has changed, however these icons have changed. They're purely cosmetic change. No features have changed here in this tool. The toolbar has been fully documented. If we click on home page for Visual Building, we can go to the documentation and we download the latest PDF, and you'll find that the PDF for the user documentation has been updated to include the ribbon toolbar. It includes a detail of the classic toolbar, but the ribbon toolbar does feature also in here where appropriate. And the same is for the training course, the Visual Building training course. And if you scroll through there, you'll find that the ribbon bar has been added to the various training course images. There are no changes to the dialogues. The dialogues remain the same. Most of the tools remain the same. The only thing I have to add here is that if you notice I'm running the Visual Building Premium here, so if you run in Visual Building Basic, which does not have the plan layout tool, you just simply don't see that group. Right, I'll leave you to investigate and learn with the new Visual Building ribbon toolbar. Thank you very much.